Amazing fruit from Zimbabwe. This is called baobab. This fruit is perfect for conditioning your hair and invariably consuming. So when you break the fruit, it looks a bit like that. And you could make porridge, you could make hair growing conditioners, all sorts of things. The point I'm trying to make is that in your culture, in your community, wherever you are, there are numerous hair growing ingredients that goes towards healing your hair, because we are living in a very difficult time. There are lots of pathogens in the air. We're living in COVID country, and since the earlier speakers talked about these numerous diseases, hair, if you're using the wrong ingredients, can also impact the growth and health of your hair on both men and women, and you will find over time that your hair will be challenged. There's an interesting condition called CCCA, or centrifugal alopecia, CCCA, and that is simply because it is triggered by inflammation. And so, since the thing we eat equally can cause harm to our hair. And why? Because the hair grows at a cellular level. Hair doesn't grow from the outside, it grows from the inside. So it's imperative that our queens and our kings, our emperors, use sustainable products to look after the hair. If you are going to use products, be mindful of what's in the products. You have to read the labels. There are 3 most damaging ingredients that can cause havoc to the queens. They're called parabens, and invariably they're sulfates, and others are like lanolin. These are damaging, so you have to be mindful of what goes into your hair. You may pay a bob or two more, but it's worthwhile, because in the long run, if your hair is your glory, it is your crown, it is your tress, it is your treasure, you should look after it and should not really worry about the cost of the item, but it should be affordable. So my quest is to ensure that we provide sustainable products for our customers. So that said, I have developed a product line for my customer and for the black community at large. It's called the Clement Hair Care System. And it's a system because I don't think just a regular shampoo on its own or a conditioner on its own is enough to sustain and to care for your hair. Because your hair needs 3 fundamental things for its well-being. It needs moisture, it needs hydration, and it needs nutrients. And all those things I just mentioned before, they have in them nourishing ingredients, hydrating ingredients, and moisturizing ingredients. Since you can't go to the Caribbean or Africa to get those, you'll have to seek reliable and sustainable products. There's lots of black brands out there doing marvelous things in the community. There are loads of local brands. Recently, I think since COVID, there's been a lot of black women and men who are manufacturing homemade, reliable products. So it means that you may have to work a bit harder to find out who's in the community making these products. So I manufacture as well, having been doing hairdressing for over 40 years. It's imperative that I ensure that my clients and the community could access a worthwhile products. So the system that I've created is not just about a shampoo and the conditioner and Bob's your uncle. Bear in mind the water in England, this country, is very harsh. It might be softer in the north, up north, or the Midlands, but London, the water is hard since it's been recycled 8 to 9 times. So that water is just full of garbage in it, right? So even that could have an impact on your hair. So the system that I've created it means that you shampoo your hair once. I'm going to show you what my shampoo looks like. It's a shampoo. And shampooing can be damaging. And the reason why I say shampoo can be damaging, when you buy a shampoo, the thing you look forward to most is the lather and the suds. And I promise you, because you like that lather and that suds, it is what attracts you to the shampoo in the first place. For the shampoo to lather and to create that suds and that feel-good factor, it must have some very dodgy ingredients in them. So don't try to shampoo your hair too many times. Too much shampooing robs the hair of natural moisture and natural nutrients and nourishment. Okay, it inhibits hair growth as well. And the reason why I say that, since your hair grows on a cellular level, the hair has its own ecosystem. It is quite capable of nourishing itself by itself without our intervention. But since we live in the modern world, we need other things to help and to assist the hair growth because of the debris out there, the dirt in the atmosphere, and so on and so forth. So my system begins with a shampoo, which I say to my clients, shampoo your hair once. Just one shampoo. But you could continue to shampoo your hair multiple times using the next step in my range called the co-wash. And what the co-wash is, it's simply a conditioner that it cleanses, but it doesn't lather. It provides nutrients and moisture to the hair. And then after that, unlike conventional shampoos and conditioners, you condition afterwards. So the range consists of three things: a shampoo, a co-wash, and a conditioner. Right? Whereas most traditional people don't do that. They just simply wash, shampoo, and the condition. After that, it's imperative that you moisturize, you hydrate, and you provide nutrient to your hair. Because let's face it, guys, your hair is your crown and it's your glory. You've got to look after it, and it shouldn't be a kind of quick fix. You should spend time. My 17-year-old daughter, 17, she spends practically half a day. Her hair goes down her back naturally, no chemicals, nothing. She spends half a day pampering and nourishing her hair. Right, so the system consists of 3 tiers. I've just shown you the first tier, which consists of shampoo, co-wash, and conditioner. The second tier is all about feeding the hair, which consists of the bohabab that I showed you earlier on. This is the fruit from Zimbabwe, and this is what I've got out of the fruit. It's called a nourishing mist. Okay, you might laugh and say to yourself, "Well, Derek, you're bald. I mean, your hair should be growing profusely." Of course not. Yeah, baldness has a lot to do with your DNA, and so with my mother's DNA, you get the baldness from your mother. In my mother's DNA, or her chromosomes, we get the balding head. So at 40 years of age, I start going bald. So what I do, the emphasis is on my